Good evening, everyone. I'm Liz Bishop. Greg has the night off. Thousands of workers across the state will soon be taking home a fatter paycheck. This is a series of wage hikes go into effect before the year's end. Kimberly Howard is live in studio now to break it all down for us. And Kimberly, who's actually going to be taking home that little bit more money?
Well, Liz, there's a wage hike for tipped workers like waiters and bartenders, a wage hike for all regular minimum wage workers, and another wage hike for the fast food workers at some of the larger chains. Seems like good news for these folks, but the increases are actually leaving some of their employers concerned.
Inside this restaurant in downtown Albany, the staff is warming up.
New Year's Eve is our biggest day of the year.
A day where most workers will take home a little extra, and not just because there will be more customers.
It's a 50% jump, right?
Starting December 31st, the minimum wage for all tipped employees will go from $5 an hour to $7.50. Restaurant owner Dominic Pernomo is concerned.
It's not that we don't feel that our staff is deserving of a wage, of a wage increase, but a 50% state-imposed wage overnight is certainly something that is unprecedented at this level in a restaurant operation.
More than half of Pernomo's employees will enjoy the increase, but in turn, he's cutting the restaurant's hours and raising prices.
There's just not enough margin that, in the restaurant industry that can absorb that. So, there will be a small single-digit price hike pretty much across the menu.
But the wage hike is being applauded by low-wage workers and union leaders who continue to fight for 15. They say a base minimum wage hike to $9 an hour just isn't enough.
If somebody's working 30, 40, 50, 60 hours a week in the United States and can't live on that money, there's something wrong.
Fast food workers at larger chains will see a bit more money at $9.75 an hour. And then they'll see a raise of about $1 an hour a year until 2021.
Is it a concern that some of these restaurants may have the capability to kind of automate some of these jobs?
But union leaders say technology is nothing the labor force hasn't fought against before, and he foresees new labor laws, including tax breaks and other incentives to help mom and pop shops and other businesses that will have a harder time making the change.
So people have some hope and some way out of poverty. If not, what's the alternative to that?
Now, Governor Cuomo has said he supports a $15 an hour minimum wage for all workers. It's an issue we'll likely see debated at length during the upcoming session. Liz?